Guys, look. Guys, look. My light's up there now. I actually have good lighting. Recently, there have been some developments. The meta's all over the place. There's people throwing each other for like whatever reasons. The defenses have more or less stopped working entirely. Some of them do have like some effect, but it's becoming a lot rarer to see a working defense because people don't want to get voted themselves, so they're voting for the person who has momentum. On another topic, recently there have been two pretty big purchases from the shop that might throw the game somewhere, and I thought now would be a great time to actually look at the shop, see what it has to offer, and look at the potential benefits. Actually, right now, I'm probably gonna look at the two major uses I've seen. First off, we have an announcement sent. I have done research. I know this is just a copy pasta of an announcement from spiderweb 8. I feel like this also isn't like a complete joke. Like I do wonder whoever sent this, because this isn't in any of the confessionals I have. So for context on this, after I uploaded my first video, I was given trusted without asking. I don't know how that happened. And I got access to most of the confessionals, not all of them. I haven't asked why, and frankly, it's not my business. And I was going to do a video looking through it, but while editing, I realized it probably wasn't the best thing to put in a video because, one, there are a lot of vents and stuff in these, and also there's private info about players' plans for the game. And I know I unlist these videos, but I feel like going through everyone's confessional and revealing their strategies, even if it is unlisted, would probably just be a dick move, so I opted against it. So I have access to 36 of the remaining 42 confessionals, and this is not from one of them. But who knows, maybe he genuinely wants Rocco out. The second one, we go to Andy's confessional. Andy has used not one, not two, 3 extra votes, all on Jupiter. 6 coins. Now, this is likely coming from the thought that no one gave a shit about her defense and everyone's just gonna target Andy now. I don't think that's the case. I think Jupiter still has the lead in terms of votes. Hold on, let me check.
2 seconds later.
Apparently there are a lot more than I thought. There was definitely merit to buying the extra votes. Let's see how many Jupiter has. 11. This actually could sway it, because it's 12 to 11 right now. That's 3 extra votes for Jupiter, which makes it 14 to 12 Jupiter instead of 12 to 11. Oh yeah, I forgot this aspect too. A tie means both are eliminated. I completely forgot about that. So this could be huge. Oh, apparently there's one more vote for Andy, or one more than Jupiter. So those are the two main things. So now I just want to go through the shop and see what it was worth. All right, so we have the snowball. Add plus 0.1 to your voting power. This is terrible, except for the fact if you get 25 more coins, you can upgrade this to a true snowball and win the game instantly if you get to final 2. Paintbrush roll is pretty useless. Information bit. This could be useful, actually. Maybe if you, like, develop some sort of code in the spider web and just tell everyone, hey, 0 means this and 1 means this. Wink, wink, wink. That could be useful if you play it right, but actually playing it right is probably not going to be very easy. Saying that might just get you kicked off because they'll know you're communicating with people behind their backs, which no one here wants. Now we have our early extra vote. Oh yeah, last usable round. You have your early votes, which can be used up until final 26. A couple weird ones that are final 12. And then you have your market study, which is final 3. Learn how many coins and what item a chosen player has. Ooh, this is certainly something that could throw people for a loop. If you're trying to make a final 2 run and you're gunning for the true snowball, this can absolutely ruin your day. Could ruin your whole run. Or wait, it says what items you have. I would assume this is just gonna get updated when someone buys, because this says current stock. Imagine you get the true snowball and someone else was gunning for it. They can spend 3 coins on everyone else, learn who has the true snowball, and just ruin their day. That would be the biggest dick punch ever. Oh my god. Anyway, continuing. So we have our early votes. You have your called shot. Lock in your vote 1 round early for 2 voting power that round. That actually could be useful. I don't think it'll be that useful, but could. Reduce a chosen player's voting power by 1, and they will know you use this item on them. This doesn't sound useful like at all. Because this just puts this'll just put a target on your back. I don't see the positive there. Especially since you can only use it up until final 11. We have the announcement. This was funny to see used, but I don't see the practicality behind it. You have your market study. We already talked about that. Masochism. This is definitely one you want to use early game, so you can get your max of 10 and profit. Then you have your late extra vote, your late vote block, which both cost double the early vote. Probably because those votes will be worth a lot more because there's going to be a lot less people in. Carrier pigeon. Now we're getting into the stuff with stocks and stuff. I remember earlier I was talking about like teams and stuff in here and like why teams don't work. I think I mentioned alliances. The idea of teams in this is really questionable, I think. I feel like there's no purpose in having any like teams or anything. At the time I didn't know that the team stuff was like a twist. That was just me being ignorant. This carrier pigeon could carry a lot of weight. Like, if you have, like, 10 coins, and if you two are chill, you can basically just buy an alliance with someone late, like, pretty late in the game. Not super late, but, like, your super extra vote and your super vote block, adding 3 to your vote power. So this is just 3 for 9 instead of 3 for 12. So you just get a discount for buying in bulk, basically. The half idle. This is interesting. It is a lot of money. But even if you're in like really deep shit, this can save your ass. And then of course your upgrade, your true snowball. Oh wait, you can't get the upgrade past final 11. I think purely because market study exists, the upgrade is completely useless. Unless there's like some catch to the market study that I'm not being told. Hold on, let me actually ask this because I'm curious now. Okay, I'm gonna wait on an answer for, oh, so I guess we'll wait for this. Oh, there's the catch. Okay, you have to buy the market study before final 10. He also makes the point of like people being adverse to spending money on a selfless item like that. I feel like that's a worthwhile investment. If you have the money and the true snowball is gone, you might as well like buy 4 of them and then get to final 5, use one on every single person, and then boot the person who has it. That'll get you a lot of much needed trust. Oh wait, this is actually like a fair point. This only works in like final 3. So if you use like 4 in final 5, that's only worth 12 coins. That is extremely powerful. You might not win, but you easily get the hero. Honestly, I should do that. So now it all makes sense, but there's a way around the catch. So that's all I need. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. I actually had a lot of fun recording this. This is probably the most fun I've had recording this in a while. I hope it's fun to edit. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed making it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.